Over the last 6 months, throughout everything you've been through, what do you think is the number one thing that's changed about you?
I think the number one thing that's changed about me is I think I've definitely noticed a change within me. Like, I've gained a lot more fulfillment in life and a lot of things in every aspect. Like, whenever I used to go out with my friends and everything, like, I used to not really appreciate things as much. I used to be like, oh, it's the ocean, that's cool, I don't really care. But now it's like, I actually look at it and I'm like, wow, like, everything is like, I just feel very fulfilled in every aspect of life. Like, I used to hate modesty. I used to think it would look disgusting on me, but now I'm happy being not seen to anyone. Like, I'm completely happy doing that. So I think honestly, everything has changed about me in a way, like in every single aspect, like in how I treat people and how I see people, like empathy and how much compassion I have for others. It's kind of everything has changed about me shockingly, because I used to think like, because everything I do now is different, but like, it's really hard to explain, but I think everything about me has changed. It's shock, like truly. I think, especially with the way I used to be, like I also have a lot more patience for people and everything. Like, I've just gained a lot more in my life than I've lost anything. And I just feel like I've become a whole different person in the best way possible. Yeah.
I like that. It's a good answer. I want to ask you a question about hijab, because it's a lot of people struggle with it, right?
Yeah.
So if you could speak to, say, another revert sister, or maybe a sister who's just struggling with it, maybe she's like not wanting to wear the hijab, maybe she feels uncomfortable in it, maybe she feels like she's not pretty when she wears it. What would you tell her?
I've been talking to someone recently who wants to revert and everything. I was talking about hijab and I was explaining, like, getting rid of the misconceptions. I kind of explain hijab like I always explain that there's a reason why we wear it, and that it's not just there to like cover yourself. It actually has different, deeper meanings to it. Like, there's protection and there's also like challenging society and everything. And I kind of explain it like, I also kind of try to explain it in a way like, you don't know if you're going to live tomorrow. Like, we don't have certainty. Even if you're like the most healthy person on the planet, you could easily die the next day without expecting it. So I kind of explain like, even if you did die the next day, hypothetically, at least you'll die wearing the hijab and gaining rewards for it, rather than, dying and not getting anything out of it and never having the chance to wear the hijab, because people kind of forget that you don't live forever. And I think a lot of women who are reverts like forget that, I think, because they kind of think like, I have all the time in the world to do this. Like, I'll wear hijab in like 20 years. I'm like, you don't know that though, because like, I feel like it's much better to I guess pass away but wearing the hijab than live never having tried it and never getting the chance to wear it because you were too scared and you just never got to. So I kind of try to explain it in that way, and I hope that it helps people with that explanation. Since, I know hijab is a big struggle for people, but it's also like, your struggles also don't make it not, an obligation. And obviously I'm not saying that to be like, you gotta wear it. I just mean like, it's kind of just, like a push to wear it. Like, it's like, obviously like you can do it at your own pace, but it's also like something that is very important, especially for women and everything in Islam.